So let's have a look at the Level 1 film essay. The first thing to notice is if you are going for excellence, you have to show perceptive understanding and, very important, using supporting evidence. If you're looking at merit, it's convincing understanding, again with evidence, and achieved is understanding specific aspects, but always with supporting evidence. The examiners give us quite a few instructions, but just two things I'd like to point out. One is, don't spend any more than an hour writing each essay, and please make sure that when you choose your question that you have read both parts of the question and understood both parts before you start writing. Let's have a look at some of the questions, but before we do, have a look at this text box that is in red. You need to make sure that if you are doing the film essay, you write it in the film essay booklet. If you make that mistake at the end of the year, it will be a not achieved. So make sure that you're not writing about a book when they've asked you about a visual text. Okay, so what I would do now, except let me just get rid of that line, what I would do now is have a look at the questions and read through them carefully and then pause and move on. You really need to unpack the types of things that they are asking you. So I'll do the first one with you. They're asking you for a key relationship between two or more characters in the text, and then the second part of the question, how has the relationship helped you to understand these characters? So make sure that you actually answer that part as well. They're asking for the viewer's point of view. They're asking for your personal interpretation. So make sure that you say, this character helped me to understand, and carry on the sentence. And then, of course, as you all know, if you don't have supporting features, there we go, it would also be a not achieved. So I always say it's a technical essay. Make sure that you use the techniques. Right, I've scrolled down to the bottom and let's just have a look at question 7. It asks for one change that happened in the text and how that change helped you. Do you see they're asking for your personal interpretation again? Understand one or more key ideas. Remember, when you see the word key idea, you think in theme. So you've got to link how the change in the film brought about a particular theme. Again, using features. They're quite kind because they give you a whole list of features. So if you get confused, have a look at it and remind yourself what you should be including. Please remember that we don't talk about quotes, but rather we label it as dialogue if that's what you're going to be using. Of course, music and narration would work well as well. So before you actually start writing your essay, you make sure that you put in the topic number that you have chosen, you tick that it's a film, and you put title and director in over here, and then they give you some space for planning, and so of course you know how to structure your introduction and then your 3 main body paragraphs, and remember we're looking for 2 techniques at least per body paragraph, followed by your conclusion.